Hey guys, how's it going? This is my second update here on YouTube. Black Friday haul right here. Uh, name's Brian, by the way. I'm not sure if you guys watched the first video, but I got 16 subscribers and I wanted to thank all of you for that. It means a lot to me, I'm just glad that everybody accepted me into the BlueTube community. Enough with my sappy love story and all that shit. Let's get to the movies. Alright, first up I have Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, James Cameron. Gotta love the Terminator with that silly little faceplate here. I always liked this movie when I was a kid. Haven't seen it in probably 15 years. Looking forward to revisiting this. Next I have the sequel to the Terminator, the Terminator 2 Skynet Edition. I got this one for $4.99, I believe, and this one's better than the first one, and everybody knows that. So, looking forward to revisiting this one. Always loved Edward Furlong. Terminator 2. Next I have a box set, and this one is a pretty hefty one, especially for the price, for $19.99. I'm really glad I could pick these up. I've seen the first two, but I have not seen the third or the fourth one. That's the Alien Anthology collection. I got this from BestBuy.com. It's kind of a little bit of a digipack. As far as packaging goes, it looks like a digibook, but it kind of has those slip sleeves. These sleeves kind of suck because it looks like they do damage the discs over time a lot faster than a regular case would. Anyways, Alien 2, Aliens, my favorite one by far. James Cameron, can't go wrong there. So glad to pick this up, Aliens. Up next, $3.99 for this one. Same director, Ridley Scott. Pretty sure it's a prequel to the Alien movies, and that's Prometheus. Loved this movie when I first saw it. So glad to find it for a good price. Always loved Michael Fassbender and everything that he's done so far. Charlize Theron kills it in this movie. Not really a big fan of her usually, but Prometheus, she rocks. Prometheus. Up next I have a Adam Sandler movie. This one was $6, I believe, at Amazon. I've been wanting to pick this one up for a while. I could probably pick it up for this price anytime, but I've been wanting to revisit it. And this one is That's My Boy. Always love Andy Samberg. Always love when Adam Sandler goes crazy, and he goes crazy a lot in this movie. He's always drinking a beer in this movie. Always has a Natty Light or a Bud Light or something. Really glad to have this one, especially the James Caan in this. Awesome, especially when he fights Adam Sandler. Love that scene. That's My Boy. Up next is a movie that has a sequel out in theaters right now. I've really been wanting to see this in theaters, but that's Horrible Bosses. Charlie Day is the reason that I watched this movie. I love Jason Bateman and Jason Sudeikis, but Charlie Day all the way. He's awesome in this movie. I love Colin Farrell's hair. This guy's sinister as fuck, Kevin Spacey, and she's a crazy, psycho, horny bitch in this movie. A lot of people just love Jennifer Aniston now that she's a little bit older, and I guess people think that she's more attractive than she used to be when she was on Friends, but I don't really see it. Anyways, we really want to see the sequel with Chris Pine and Christoph Waltz in it, as well as these three guys. I think Kevin Spacey's in that one as well. I think I saw him in prison in the trailer, but let me know down below if you guys like Horrible Bosses. This movie's really funny to me. Next I have a horror movie from James Wan, and this is The Conjuring. Been really looking forward to picking this one up on Blu-ray. I've always loved this movie, and just really looking forward to it. I love any movie that takes place in the 70s, 80s period. This one has Patrick Wilson and Ron Livingston, both great actors. Vera Farmiga, really good too. Not really a big fan of Lily Taylor here, but that's only because I can't stand her back in the John Cusack days with Say Anything. But Conjuring. Up next is another box set. I pretty much wanted to get these movies for a long time, but I never saw the reason to buy the box set until it was cheap, because these movies always air on TV, and I've seen these a couple times a piece anyways. So that's Harry Potter, the complete 8-film collection. Really glad to own these though. You know, for a decent price. They were really cheap on Best Buy Black Friday. Get 8 movies. Doesn't have the second disc for the special editions, but it has the first disc of all those on here. So if you're not looking for special features and you're looking for just the movies, this is the way to go. Harry Potter. Next we got a horror Blu-ray. And this is a newer horror from last year. It's You're Next. I was really surprised by this movie because I didn't really care for the trailers due to the animal masks. Not a big fan of animal masks in movies for some reason. I really like this movie a lot though. Really good stalker, thriller, slasher style movie. Reminded me of old school 80s horror movies. And I recently watched the same director's newest movie, The Guest, and that was a really, really good movie. So I can't wait to get that on Blu-ray next month. I think it comes out next month. But You're Next, $5.99 I believe. Up next I got a Steelbook, and this one was $7.99, and that is The Departed. Can't go wrong with The Departed. Martin Scorsese classic here. Leo, you know, you got Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg. How can you go wrong with that cast? Martin Sheen's in this too. I love Martin Sheen in this. Also got Vera Farmiga and Alec Baldwin. I haven't seen this in a long time, not since it's been out initially on DVD. So really looking forward to revisiting this one. $7.99 for a Steelbook. Can't pass that up. The Departed. Up next I have a movie I've been wanting to get for a couple years, but I just, when it came out, I didn't want to pay the full price for it, and I totally forgot about buying it until the new one just came out on Blu-ray. But that's Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Really, really like this reboot of the Planet of the Apes franchise. I have not seen the original Planet of the Apes franchise, and I feel like I really need to go back and buy those. I think the set on Amazon is only $19.99 right now, so I think I might just go ahead and buy that soon. But I always see on all the BlueTubers YouTubes that they have the heads and all sorts of props from the movies as the DVD collector's edition box sets and stuff. But I don't know. This movie's really cool, and for $3.99, I couldn't pass it up. You know, James Franco, always gotta like James Franco, even though he's an asshole sometimes. Looking forward to revisiting Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Up next, I have a comedy, and this one is one I've been wanting to pick up for the last year, but just has not come down in price from $14.99, and that's American Reunion. I got this for $3.99 as well. I got the first one on Blu-ray, but I don't have the second or the third one. I was looking forward to picking up all of them in a collection box set, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So I'm glad to own this one. I need to go back and pick up the second and the third one. The third one is going to take a while because I don't really care about that one that much, but the second one was really awesome as well. But I really like when they came back for this reunion, though, especially the scene with Eugene Levy and Stifler's mom in the movie theater after the credits roll. That scene always cracks me up. Just really cool that they can get the entire cast back together after 10 years. American Reunion. Up next, I have David O. Russell film. I was looking to buy this for the past year or so. Really good movie. Got Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, Silver Linings Playbook. You gotta say more. If you haven't seen this movie, go out and see it. It was my favorite movie from 2012 now. Wow. But Chris Tucker came back in this movie after not seeing him for like 5 or so years, and I really like this movie a lot. Very good movie with Bradley Cooper. Great star performance by him in this. Silver Linings Playbook. Next is a movie that I haven't seen since I was probably 12 years old. This one is directed by Bryan Singer, who directed, the first couple X-Men's and then the newest X-Men. And Then he directed some crap named Superman Returns, but we're not going to talk about that. But this is The Usual Suspects here on Blu-ray. Really excited to rewatch this after so many years. I remember really liking this movie. Got $3.99. Couldn't pick it up for any cheaper ever. So Kevin Spacey, I believe that's him. Stephen Baldwin. Got Kevin Pollak here. I'm not sure which one of these two is Benicio del Toro, but I love Benicio del Toro in anything. And Chaz Palminteri is really cool too. Look forward to watching this. Usual Suspects. Up next, I have a classic movie. It's a 25th anniversary edition, $3.99. Couldn't pass it up. The Princess Bride, here on Blu-ray. Love Cary Elwes in this movie. I think I've changed his name right, but also Andre the Giant. Gotta love Wallace Shawn. Rob Reiner directed this movie. Anything Rob Reiner directs is awesome. Just point me to a movie where he's gone wrong, really. I might remove this faceplate though, because I actually like the artwork underneath it better. Really looking forward to revisiting The Princess Bride. Up next, we got another comedy here. This one is starring Aubrey Plaza of Parks and Recreation, and this one's The To-Do List. This is directed by Bill Hader's wife. Her name's Maggie Carey, and I always like Bill Hader. I love this movie. It's a throwback 90s comedy, but made today. So they have all the old school. They have Trapper Keepers in this movie. They have you know, all the old school 90s clothes, all 90s music in this movie. Evan at the Disco. If you still have to give this movie a second chance. You had to watch all the way through. Who doesn't love the Caddyshack scene in the pool with the baby Ruth? She does that in this movie, so that's the only spoiler I really want to give you in this. But anyways, the to-do list. She basically makes up a little sex list of things that she needs to do because she likes a guy and wants him to like her back, but she feels like insecure about herself because she hasn't done anything sexually. So she makes a big old to-do list of sexual acts that she needs to perform throughout the movie, and it's really funny. The to-do list. Next, I have another movie by David O. Russell, and I've been wanting to buy this for the last year. Did not come with a slip, however, but for $6 on Amazon. I've only seen it for, the lowest I've seen it for was about $12, so that's American Hustle. Really like this movie a lot. Gotta love Christian Bale. His hairpiece in this movie is awesome. And so is Bradley Cooper's Perm. Amy Adams, Jennifer Lawrence, Jeremy Renner. 10 Academy Award nominations. And it's just a really fun movie. American Hustle. Up next, we got another box set here. This is one I've been wanting to pick up for years. I didn't pick it up on DVD because it was always around $50, and for the 3-movie set back then, they added a 4th movie to that, and they had the individual releases. I was going to buy the individual releases instead, but they were all sold out online except for the first one, and that is the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures. This is only $29.99. The individual releases were $3.99 for the first 2, and then $5.99 for the second 2, but $29.99, couldn't pass that up. It's a really cool set, just like the other Aliens one I showed you, but it's kind of got the same little feel to it. But the pull-out sleeve discs right here, that kind of sucks, but the artwork is amazing. Let me know if you have this set or if you like the set. I even like the Crystal Skull, except for the ending of it, but it didn't really bother me that much. I thought it was really cool that Harrison Ford and the original girl from the first movie came back. And Shia LaBeouf is always awesome. Indiana Jones. Up next, I got a Christmas classic here. This is one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. Billy Bob Thornton, amazing in this. Bad Santa, great movie. What can I say about this movie except it's just awesome. It's even got Marty Mack and John Ritter. I think it was John Ritter's last movie, I'm not sure though. But $3.99, couldn't pass it up. Had the slipcover. You just gotta love whenever he comes in to work and he's got a bottle of booze and he's asleep on an escalator Then he goes over and knocks the shit out of the donkey, beats the hell out, and it just scares the shit out of kids in this movie, and curses, has sex with women. The worst Santa Claus you've ever seen is in this movie. That's Bad Santa, Billy Bob Thornton. If you're ready for an R-rated Christmas movie, this is the one to watch, Bad Santa. Up next, I've been waiting for this movie to drop in price because I've been wanting to pick it up. I've held myself on watching it since it came out, and that is Godzilla. Got it for $7.99, guys. Great deal. Even if Godzilla is only in it for 15 minutes or so, I don't care because Bryan Cranston is awesome, and Aaron Taylor Johnson from Kick-Ass is awesome, and Elizabeth Olsen is awesome. So, $7.99, couldn't pass it up. Cheapest I seen was $14.99 for this. I thought I was only going to get it for $10 on Black Friday, but ended up getting it a little cheaper than that. And it even came with the slipcover in the mail too, so can't beat that. Oh, next I have a classic, probably the classic Jake Gyllenhaal movie, and that is Donnie Darko. The director's cut, which I have not seen. I've had the original on DVD for years, but I have not seen the director's cut. I know it came out in theaters when the director's cut came out, and I didn't get a chance to go see it, so really looking forward to revisiting this one. Director's cut is 21 minutes longer than the original cut, so if any of you guys have seen that cut of the movie, just let me know down below how it is. I always enjoyed this movie. It's kind of a really trippy one. Jenna Malone is in it. It's even got an early Seth Rogen appearance in here. Patrick Swayze, got all of the Schways. Donnie Darko. Up next, I got a Judd Apatow movie. This one is Funny People with Seth Rogen. You got Leslie Mann and Adam Sandler in this one as well. It's also got Eric Bana, Jason Schwartzman, Jonah Hill, and it's got plenty other comedic performances in here. It's even got an hour of stand-up comedy in this one, guys. I have not seen that part of this Blu-ray set yet, but looking forward to revisiting this one, Funny People. And last two movies for my Black Friday. These are Christmas movies. The first one being Scrooged. I have not seen this one, guys. Bill Murray, always great. This is a Richard Donner movie, Richard Donner film. I'm pretty sure that's the director of Lethal Weapon. I could be mistaken. Bobcat Goldthwait's in this movie too. Really looking forward to watching this, guys. If anybody's seen this, let me know. I got this for $8 on Amazon. That's pretty good for a Christmas classic. I'm sure that people think this is a Christmas classic at least. Scrooged. Up next, guys, I have my final one for Black Friday, and that is Surviving Christmas. Here on Blu-ray. I've been looking forward to revisiting this one. It came out on Blu-ray last year, and I was thinking about picking it up, but I postponed until this year. I got it for $8 on Amazon as well. I always loved Ben Affleck in this movie. Ben Affleck basically pays James Gandolfini and his family, Catherine O'Hara and Christina Applegate. He pays them off $250,000 to spend Christmas with them. A lot of hilarious things ensue after that. So, Surviving Christmas. Let me know if you've seen this one. I always enjoyed it. Really cheesy Christmas classic. Up next, these are my final 3 pickups for the month so far. This one is a steelbook, and it came out last week, and that's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It will metal pack. Sorry, the hinges are different, but it feels like a steelbook. So, anyways, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Really like this movie a lot. When I watched it last week. Up next is a movie or TV show. Guillermo del Toro did this one. And that's called The Strain. It was from FX, I believe. And I really like this show a lot. This show is awesome. If anybody likes vampires or Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth, any of Guillermo del Toro's work, Pacific Rim, I definitely recommend this TV series. Really, really good vampire show, but it's not your normal vampire show that's been on TV like Vampire Diaries or anything like that. This one has tons of gore. It's basically a weird virus. They kind of have like worm tongue things that kind of latch onto people's necks and suck the life out of them and turn them into zombie vampire things. And they're really fast, really crazy. And this show's coming back for a second season. I'm really excited about that. So if anybody's seen The Strain, let me know. Up next is my final pickup for the month so far. And this is a Christmas movie as well, but it's a Christmas horror movie from Vinegar Syndrome. I always like anything Vinegar Syndrome puts out. Love horror movies. Horror movies are my favorite. So as I show you my Blu-ray collection, I might even post a Blu-ray collection video up sometime. So you'll see my horror collection in there. This one's Christmas Evil. It's also called You Better Watch Out. This is a 4K upgrade version from the DVD. Basically, I guess a kid sees his dad dressed up as Santa Claus going down on his mother, and this kid has idolized Santa Claus, and it kind of ruins his whole Christmas experience. And later on in the kid's life, he becomes a Santa Claus, and what I take about it, he probably kills people. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen it. Really looking forward to seeing Christmas Evil. And that's it, guys. Happy Christmas if I don't see you guys. Probably going to post one more update or so before Christmas. But if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. And like, comment, subscribe. Really happy to see the turnout of my first video. And looking forward to making tons more for you guys. Love all the comments you have below. Just love all you guys. Take care. Bye.